Turn that off. Well, we're at that moment again, and it happens occasionally where we can't get on simply because of a number of reasons. And the reason that we're not getting on with the porcelain job at the moment is because we can't lay those small sets around the outer edge because it's the fact is that we can't get an awning up in an area sufficiently for us to work, because the rain will just fall on another part of the patio, and it'll just, it's a bit of a bugbear. I'm not happy about it, but I can't do nothing about it. So what we've had to do, we still need funds coming in, so we've started another little project, not a big one, and we've got it dug out, we've got it prepped yesterday, and hopefully we'll lay 75% of the paving now this morning. And for you guys out there, when you see these videos, it's not always in correlation with the time as we're working. You know, trying to get these videos out as much as I can on a daily diary. So if you see a video today of what we're actually doing there, that's fine. And so many people turn around and say, oh my god, he's taking so long to get that job done. Well, there's lots of reasons. Last week on that job, we were at a landscape show, so we spent most of the week not being there. So these things happen. It's going to be showers today, so we will get on, and you'll see a little bit of progress with this latest job. It's an extension of a patio that we did recently, but again, even if we got the paving down, we're not going to be able to point it. Well, just getting a coffee now before we get going. It's still hammering down at the moment, and it is going to clear hopefully with a bit of luck. Just got to really think about how we're laying paving at this time of the year, and not to put too much water. The sand is coming wet as it is anyway, so we're going to keep the sand in the back of the van in a bolt bag, and we're just going to get a mix at a time, so it's not sat on the floor with all the rain going on it. And it'll just be a better way of doing it, a better method, a better process. So we're going to start laying some paving this morning. The only thing is we've got to do some cutting as well, and we've got to get the electric out. You know, do we use the petrol cutter? Well, I haven't got it with me this morning, and I should have had it with me, but should I have put the awning up? I don't know. We wouldn't get the awning in where we are anyway, because it's down a path, and it's sort of very linear. So there are just problems that are presenting itself all the time, and but you just got to deal with it, and we'll get on. There's nothing down there at the moment. We've got the sub base in there yesterday, got to give it another whacker now. We give it a whacker yesterday, give it another whacker this morning, go over it, and then we start getting a mix on, doing some cuts, and hopefully if we have that hour where I can do some cuts, we'll be able to get on rapidly. But it's always a concern, because if I don't get paid on this job and it just slows up, it's not good. It's not good at all. We need to keep moving and keep moving forward and keep getting our revenue in. Honest to God, I got a sour face this morning because I've arrived now, and he's gone and got a coffee, yeah, from Greg's. Greg's is never the best anyway, but look at that. It's like oil. I've never seen coffee like it. And, you know, if he's bringing the coffee like this, what are the mixes going to be like?
Mine's lovely.
Here we are! What a miserable day, but we've got to keep happy, we've got to keep at it. This is the patio that we laid a little while ago, and it was this area the client had a problem with the previous contractors because it was just a total mess anyway, so we won't go into that. But this is the area we're going at now. We've got a PQC down there, and we whacked it yesterday, and then we've gone all over the wheelbarrow, but we can give it another whacker this morning. We've got a void running down that side with some timbers that we're going to actually take after. We're going to have a bit of a gravel area along there so the water can run out. And what we intend to do, we're going to run the pattern down on this side and then unfold it to the house, whatever the cuts come to, and we're going to lay at a diagonal in a random pattern. It's a nightmare, this weather, for all you contractors across the country and the consumers. You know, we just got to be patient. Well, I am using the 9-inch grinder at the moment, and I forgot I've got this continuous blade on, and I've just noticed my cut along there, and you can see it's not exactly perfectly straight. The blade started to bow and bend a little bit, so I'm going to stop that now and put a segmented blade on. Make sure you change your blade. I forgot about it. Well, there you are. I've got the segmented blade on now on the 9-inch cutter. It's not raining at the moment. It's spitting a little bit, and you can see it's a lot straighter. We haven't got the wet saw here. We've got it on the other project, and this was done with the wrong blade, and I'm gonna have to sort of tidy that up a little bit because it's not looking too clever. Top tip for the day. Top tip for the day. Don't allow your mixer to get like this, but then we've had this about 5 years, so it hasn't done too bad. Really, don't keep putting too much water in your mix. The sand this time of year is absolutely sopping wet. If you put more water with it and add to it, it's just going to take longer to go off, and it's not good at all. Well, the reason the bag of cement is inside the bag of sand is simply because it stays cleaner, and we're not putting it on the floor. If you look at the sand in there, it was a lot drier on the top, obviously, and as we get to the bottom, it's getting a lot wetter. There's a lot of water in it, so just think about how much water, as I've said, when you're putting it in your mix, because it just takes ages to go off this time of the year, you know. And we have a drop in temperature, you know, it just won't go off. You'd be buggered. Well, here we are. I haven't done the cuts right up to the house, but we've come all the way down here. We've laid probably, I don't know, it doesn't matter how much we've laid. We've done the cut as well on the left hand side as well, so we've got to put a banding strip on the right side against the house as well now. But it's looking good. I'm happy with it, and I hope you're happy with it, you viewers that watch this. And remember, you know, this channel is nothing without you, so positive comments in the respect of how we can move forward, how we can improve the channel, and how we can share knowledge and share the things that we do, our experiences. That's it now for the day. I've had enough, so we won't be walking on here tomorrow. That's it for the day. We're finished. We say we'd be done by 1:30, 2 o'clock, and we are done. We've run out of sand, and do we go and get the sand now? No, because we're not going to be walking on that tomorrow. We're going to stay well clear of it, and hopefully the client will be happy. He will see this video. He's a lovely guy and smashing client, and we're just moving forward every day. It's 2 days now. This is the second day, Andrew, isn't it? Yeah. That we've actually been on there, so we have made significant progress, but we have to consider getting back on the last job at some point. But with this weather we're having at the moment, it's not good at all. Now, I don't know what the actual stats are at the moment, but we run this landscaping forum, and there are a lot of guys up and down the country are actually suffering at the moment with not getting the work in. There's some guys that got plenty of work in. There are some guys who've been trading years, and they are not getting the work in. And maybe they need some of those older guys that have sort of stuck in their ways. Maybe they need to start embracing social media to ensure that they get the work in. You know, I've been doing this a long time now, but I use social media to ensure that the work keeps coming in. You know, keep sharing with my clients, potential clients as well, what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. And I think the thing is, some people are just too long in the tooth for it now, and they'll never change. Make sure they put some salt and vinegar on there.